All right, it's time to have a chat with a man now who is doing amazing things. It's Stuart Fleming. Stuart, welcome to Good Living.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about your dream and how this all came about, because it's an incredible story, really.
And the more you talk about it, the more nervous I'm getting.
Yeah,
it's taking on a life of its own.
Don't these things always do that, though?
I know. What a silly idea. What made me think of doing it? It would have been 8 to 10 years ago when I first heard of Te Araroa, which translates to the long pathway. And when I heard about it, I was like, oh, that sounds so cool. One day I want to walk that. And it's a national walkway from Cape Reinga all the way to Bluff.
So how long is that? What are we talking?
3,000 kilometres.
Oh, my goodness. This book here was one of the starting points for you, wasn't it? Because
Correct.
Jeff Chappell is, he made this come true, really, didn't he?
He's been the driving force behind the national walkway, yes, behind Te Araroa.
So tell me all about the trail, because he started this, so you were saying 18 years ago?
Jeff first walked from Cape Reinga to Bluff in, I believe it was 1998, and that book, which was published in 2002, 2003, is his tale of that journey. So it was around that time when Jeff was doing the walk, he was blogging, one of the first blogs.
Wow.
And that became popular. The book, took off after that. And the trust, the Te Araroa Trust, has been working really hard ever since to put the trail in place. So
for you thought, right, I'm actually going to do something now. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Did you wake up one morning and go, actually, today's the day I've decided?
Pretty much, actually. Yeah. There was a group of friends of mine who I love dearly and who challenged me and asked me the questions that I try to avoid asking. And one day they just said, "Hey, look, do it."
So you're always up for a challenge. Okay.
Okay, sure.
So have you had to give up your life? Like, are you still continuing with work, or how are you doing this? What happens when you come back?
And I get asked that quite a bit. What happens next? And I don't know. I don't know. Yes, work has finished.
Wow.
I'm crashing on a friend's sofa bed in the meantime before I leave on November 21.
Oh my goodness.
I'm busy online trying to organise sponsorship and work out the logistics and how all this is going to work. I don't know yet.
That's the brilliant thing about it, though, isn't it?
It's fantastic, yeah.
And I know you talk about the fact that a lot of people say, oh, you're doing this for a charity, there must be some kind of, charity involved. But you're actually, A, doing it for the love of it, but B, to get awareness out there because you're a senior volunteer with Scouts, aren't you?
Correct, yeah. One of the most common responses I get when people learn about this adventure is, well, what charity are you doing it for? There seems to be the perception that if you're going to do something this crazy, there's got to be, fundraising behind it. And as you say, first and foremost, this is my adventure. But I just see it as too good an opportunity to pass up, because Scouts are such a fantastic organisation, to actually wave the flag and go, well, the Scouts byline at the moment is Adventure Plus, because that's what we provide Kiwi youth, is adventure and then more so. So this is my Adventure Plus.
Brilliant. So you're doing, you're actually teaching by doing, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
So what's the preparation like? Are we walking every day to get ourselves up to task with this? I know you're a fit guy anyway.
It is actually a bit of a challenge because walking takes time. And so it's a bit of a juggle.
And it's not something you can speed up, is it?
I know. There's only so much I can walk, so fast I can walk. So balancing, doing a bit of practice, getting some hill work in and a bit of pack work in, as well as, talking to potential sponsors and trying to arrange, the schedule of where I'm going to be and when. Yeah.
Because will you literally be having your life in your backpack and that is on the journey with you as well when you're walking, or will people be taking that with you to your next destination? How will that logistics side of it work?
Primarily, everything's on my back.
It's with you.
Everything's with me. I'm just working out the logistics of having what they call a bounce box, which is some equipment that I don't need from day to day, but would be really nice at my next major destination, like a razor or some deodorant maybe.
Yeah, something to help make the journey a little easier.
Yeah.
How long are you expecting it'll take, Stuart?
About 4 months.
Goodness. So you're going to be going right over Christmas, pretty much?
Right over Christmas. The schedule's looking pretty good, actually, to have me in Hamilton for the National Jamboree, which is at Mystery Creek.
Perfect.
Over New Year, just after Christmas. So that's the intention, that I've got that deadline to make, yeah.
Isn't he absolutely inspirational? Stuart Fleming is doing this amazing walk. Now, you've got a website, myadventureplus.com, so you can track Stuart. It's still up and running at the moment, but by the time you go, it'll be already see the blogs and find out more about it. Stuart, thank you very much.
My pleasure.